Have you ever stopped to wonder what your cat is truly trying to tell you with that specific, insistent meow? It is not just random noise. It is a complex and fascinating form of communication. Think about it. Birds chirp, dogs bark, and lions roar. But the meow is a sound that seems almost exclusively reserved for the special relationship between cats and their human companions. This vocalization is a powerful tool, one that our feline friends have honed over thousands of years of living alongside us. Understanding this unique language is the first step toward building a deeper, more meaningful bond with the amazing little tiger living in your house. It's a secret code waiting to be cracked. So, what exactly is a meow? Let's break it down. A meow is a very distinct sound, a vocal request that cats make. It's different from the sounds other animals make, like the harsh guttural caw of a crow. A crow's caw is often a warning or a way to communicate with other crows over long distances. A cat's meow, however, is much more personal and nuanced. It can change in pitch, length, and volume depending on what your cat wants to convey. It is not a broadcast to the world. It is a direct message, a carefully crafted note passed from your cat directly to you, their trusted human. Interestingly, adult cats rarely meow at each other. This is a behavior they primarily reserve for communicating with people. Kittens will meow to get their mother's attention, signaling that they are cold, hungry, or in need of comfort. As they grow up and become independent, they typically stop meowing at other felines. However, when they live with humans, they seem to rediscover this kitten-like behavior. They learn very quickly that meowing is an incredibly effective way to get our attention and care, essentially keeping us in the role of their perpetual provider and guardian. This is why the meow is so special. It is a testament to the unique domestic relationship we share with these incredible creatures. They have adapted their natural communication methods to better connect with a completely different species, us. They have figured out that while we may not understand the subtle flick of a tail or the scent markings they leave behind, we almost always respond to a direct, audible plea. The meow is their bridge across the species gap, a sound that says, "Hey you, the tall one without fur, I need to talk to you." It's a beautiful example of animal intelligence and adaptation. Let's dive into the different reasons behind the meows you hear every day. One of the most common reasons a cat will meow is simply because it is hungry or thirsty. This meow is often persistent and may lead you directly to their empty food or water bowl. It's their direct line to room service. They know that this specific sound often results in a delicious meal, so they use it with purpose. Pay attention to the timing. If it is near their usual feeding time, the message is likely a very clear request for their dinner to be served right away. It's a classic, and it's usually very effective. Another major reason for meowing is a simple desire for attention or affection. Cats are often social creatures who crave interaction with their favorite people. A soft, gentle meow, perhaps accompanied by a headbutt or a rub against your legs, is your cat's way of saying, "Hello, I'm here, please pet me." They might be feeling a bit lonely, or just want to connect with you after you've been away or busy. This is their invitation for you to take a moment, sit down with them, and share some quality time. It's a call for connection, not just for food. Sometimes a meow can be a sign of greeting. When you come home after a long day, you might be met at the door by a series of cheerful, short meows. This is your cat's way of welcoming you back into their territory and expressing their happiness at your return. It is the feline equivalent of saying, "I'm so glad you're home. I missed you." This vocal greeting is a heartwarming ritual that reinforces the strong bond you share. It shows that your presence is important to them and that your return is a significant and positive event in their day. On a more serious note, a change in meowing can signal distress, pain, or illness. If your normally quiet cat suddenly starts meowing excessively, or if the sound is pained, yowling, or unusual, it could be a cry for help. They might be trying to tell you that something is wrong. This could be anything from being trapped in a room to experiencing a medical issue. It is crucial to listen to these changes in their vocalizations. This is your cat's primary way of alerting you that they are not feeling well and need you to investigate and possibly seek veterinary care. The oral world of a cat is rich with sounds beyond the meow. They have a whole vocabulary that includes purrs, hisses, growls, chirps, and trills. Each of these sounds serves a very different purpose. A purr can mean contentment, but it can also be a self-soothing mechanism when a cat is stressed or in pain. A hiss or a growl is an unmistakable warning to back off, a clear signal of fear or aggression. Chirps and trills are often used when they spot prey, like a bird outside the window, expressing excitement and instinct. Understanding this broader range of sounds helps you appreciate the complexity of their communication. However, the meow remains the superstar of cat-to-human conversation. It is a behavior that has been shaped by thousands of years of domestication. Cats are incredibly smart observers. They have watched us, listened to us, and learned that vocal cues are a primary way we humans communicate. So they meow at us because it works. They have learned that a specific sound can get us to open a door, fill a food bowl, or provide a warm lap. It is a brilliant adaptation, a learned language developed specifically to manage their relationship with the humans in their lives. Think about the sheer variety of meows your cat produces. There is the short, sweet, high-pitched meow of a happy greeting. There is the long, drawn-out, more demanding meow when they are insistent about dinner. Then there is the low-pitched, guttural meow that might signal annoyance or frustration. Each cat develops their own unique set of meows to communicate their specific needs and emotions to their specific person. You are not just hearing a generic meow. You are hearing a customized message that your cat has designed just for you based on your past responses. This is why no two cats sound exactly alike, and why your cat's meow to you might be different from its meow to another person in the house. They are masters of manipulation in the best possible way. They are conducting tiny experiments all the time. If I make this sound, what happens? Does the human give me treats? Does the human open the door? Over time, they refine their technique, creating a sophisticated and personalized language. This dialogue is a living, breathing thing that evolves as your relationship with your cat grows deeper and more connected over time. So, how can you become a better listener and a more fluent speaker of your cat's language? The first and most important tip is to simply pay close attention. Observe the context. When does your cat meow? Where are they, and what are they doing? If they meow while standing by the door, they likely want to go out or come in. If they are meowing in the kitchen around 5 p.m., it is a safe bet they are talking about dinner. By linking the sound to the situation, you can begin to decipher the meaning behind each specific vocalization. It is like being a detective of feline communication. Secondly, pay attention to their body language, as it provides crucial clues. A meow is rarely an isolated signal. It is almost always accompanied by other nonverbal cues. Is their tail held high with a slight curve at the tip, which signals a happy and confident cat? Are their ears flattened and their body crouched low, indicating fear or anxiety? Is their back arched while they rub against you? Combining the sound of the meow with the visual signals from their body will give you a much fuller and more accurate picture of what they are trying to express. It's the difference between reading a word and reading a full sentence. Another practical tip is to talk back to your cat. No, you do not need to meow at them, but responding with a calm, soft voice can be very reassuring. When they meow at you, acknowledge them. Say their name, ask them what they need in a gentle tone. This interaction reinforces your bond and lets them know they have been heard. This call and response pattern strengthens their understanding that vocalizing is a successful way to engage with you. It validates their attempts to communicate and encourages them to continue sharing their needs and feelings with you in this special way. Ultimately, listening to your cat is an act of love. It is about respecting them as intelligent individuals with their own thoughts, feelings, and desires. By taking the time to understand their unique language, you are not just solving a puzzle, you are deepening the connection you share. You are moving from being just an owner to being a true guardian and a trusted friend. So listen closely. Your cat is talking to you all the time, sharing the secrets of their world. All you have to do is open your ears and your heart to hear what they have to say.